We are live. We are live. We are live. How's everybody doing tonight?
Pretty good.
See we see we got see we got uh as always Super Dave in the house. Give some shout outs real quick. I seen Slick a little while ago. What's going on, Slick? Squiddo's in the house, Fahim's in the house, Murdoch, Forge back with us, JLD, Roy Dale, Jeff, what's going on, buddy? Todd Phelps back in the house. Big Les is in the house. Red River Rob. Uh-oh, I just jumped. Hopefully I didn't skip too many names. We got a lot of people commenting now, so this thing over here is bouncing pretty quick. Fred, what's going on, my buddy? And to let everybody know, I am totally caught up on sending product out, jigs, and all prizes. I am totally caught up. So if you haven't got it, you should be getting it really, really soon. Brand new start today. So all giveaways have been shipped out on my end. I got Steve in real quick. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's happening, guys?
What's up, Steve?
Oh, not a
What's
whole
up? What's
lot.
up? Hey, Kim, I finally
So
found
got
them feathers, man. So I'll be shipping them out. I don't.
Oh,
Yeah, I
cool.
moved all my stuff to a new shop, so I was trying to find them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
oh, that's what's up.
yeah.
That's what's up,
Still no
man.
power, but I'm
Uh,
getting close.
yeah, I understand all that, but I don't see your head shaking yet.
I
You ought to be
know.
having withdrawals over
I
there
know.
by now.
3 weeks, man. Huh? And that's gonna rain. I guess it's gonna rain Friday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same here.
I got my rain suit ready.
Me too.
it's a
I'm gone.
fine night to talk crappie. Hope all is well with everybody.
Yep.
Awesome.
I'm
Jigs
gone.
up. Oh, he fishes Lake Fork, Cedar Creek, I think. Jigs up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's what's up. So we got a young man that's been on the show already that been out on a trip with me. Shimano man, want to give this guy a special shout out. He's a regular with us right now. I've been watching his post over there on IG, Instagram,
Okay,
and
cool.
appreciate you showing up, participating. I really do appreciate it. Dominic, what's going
Yep.
on, buddy? Craig R is back with us. Miss Stephanie is back with us.
Hey, Stephanie.
DTX. Is that a new name? Y'all seen that name before?
Nope.
No.
Welcome. JG Adams. Bending Ballistic back with us.
Okay.
CH is with us. Thank you for joining us. Oh no, buddy. I'm no crappie master.
The one and
No,
only.
I'm gonna tell you. No. I just go out there, put my head down and try to find them. I ain't no
Best,
master.
best in the
I,
world.
I struggle. I struggle big time. Y'all just don't know. I have some clients looking all upside my head.
Mhm.
Thought, hey man, I thought you had the crappie on the string got here. No, buddy. Mike Bryant's in the house. Thank you for joining us, brother.
Hey, Mike.
Catfish and Crappie is in the house. Thank you. Thank you for joining us. Norman Neighbors, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, Norman.
Man, it's been a tough week, man. You know, we having this. Yesterday it rained from 5 a.m. to about 6 p.m.
Damn.
It wasn't a storm, man. It wasn't a pour down, but it was a good rain. And I canceled my morning trip and picked up on a electronics training trip, and we went out there and messed around and found some good fish and caught some really good fish in the rain, wind blowing. I was like, man, and like you was mentioning a while ago, you pulling your raincoat out, so hey, them fish gonna feed.
So, yep.
Yeah, yeah.
They gonna feed. I mean, a lot of people run from it. I was
Yeah.
looking at the lake today, man. I may have seen, I don't know, 3 or 4 boats.
Oh, wow.
That was it. Even though it took us 2 hours to get to the lake. Man, it was
Yeah.
two different wrecks. Man, they had the road over there completely shut down. And then the little exit that they had going to where you could cut over to another street, they had semis there that couldn't make the turn, so they just blocked it all up. It was crazy. It was crazy. But we made it and finally got on some good fish. What's going on, Kelvin?
Hey,
Super
Kelvin.
Dave, give us some shout outs over there.
Yep.
Hey, what's going on, man?
Hey,
T Will's back with us.
T. Will, what's up?
All right, here's something for Steve. Please explain what is the XSV versus the SV.
XSV has sonar also. You have XSV and a non-XSV. Uh, XSV's GPS maps. The SV's the Echo maps. And the big difference between them, I know Active Captain's one of them, but I don't know why they even have, two different lines. They don't talk to each other also. So if you have an Echo map and you wanted to talk to another graph, you have to buy another Echo map, which is, and I always thought one was a higher end, one's lower end, but it's not because there's some of them at the same price.
Mm-hmm.
So I've always had a GPS map because I like that Active Captain. I think it's a good feature, But a lot of guys buy that 93 SV. It's a good deal, and that has believe that has sonar.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a good deal. But that one's discontinued, I believe, and they're going with the Ultras now. I think the Ultra is the new one. But yeah, it's a big thing on cost.
Yeah.
Basically, I tell everyone go as big size as you can. If whatever you can afford, go the biggest. Because later on, you're going to want to do it, and it's going to cost you more in the long run. Because everyone usually upgrades at least one time.
I agree.
Yep.
I agree. So Red River is a local hill that fish the lakes that are down here, and he's asking what's the hot color of the week. Several, and it's changing. I mean, all I can tell you, dude, is have several colors and be prepared to make some changes. There's nothing that's standing out as the go-to for right now. Several colors have been working. I've seen that some do catch the fish's eye a lot better. Black green is one, but you need several. You need several. Straight short's been doing good. Hot white's been doing good. Turk dust blacktail's been doing really good. They have been sort of turning away from it, especially today a little bit. But man, you just have to be ready. And it's like I say all the time, man. If you go to these lakes with what you think is you gonna make work, your attitude is all the way wrong already. So have an open mind and just go and drop until you find. And you got live scope. You can see the reaction of those fish. The hot color is for that day is the one that get bit the best. It gets the fish attention the fastest, and makes them travel the farthest to get it for that day. And that's what I look for. That's what I look for. Anyway, go get them, Red River.
Don't a lot of people say color don't matter?
Man, I tell you what, them the ones that you hear from during the spawn that they professional crappie fishermen.
Yeah,
The rest of the year,
I think
they're
everything matters.
it does.
Yeah.
It does. It does at times. I mean,
At
you can't
times,
pick.
Yeah.
You can't just pick one thing and say, "Hey, I'm going to the lake. I'm gonna do this. And this is what's gonna work. And I'm gonna, catch a limit. I'm gonna go tomorrow and do the same thing." It ain't like that.
Right.
That's why I never get big headed. Everybody will talk about, "Oh man, you do great, dude. You just don't know."
Yeah.
They just don't know. I had that big old question mark, and I am serious about that.
Yeah.
I have a big question mark every time I touch that
Yeah.
water. Howie Fields, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, Howie.
Thanks for joining us. Al Booster. How's it going? Crappie Tamer, Larry Warren, without a doubt, Shimano man. Glenn, what's going on, buddy?
Hey, Glenn.
There's
South
Daniel.
Carolina.
Am I lagging? I feel like my computer's moving slow over here for some reason.
No, not in this end.
I'm not lagging any. Greensboro,
Greensboro.
North
Yep.
Carolina. Michael
So,
Lawrence, what's going on, buddy?
East Coast guys on tonight.
Yeah. Cornell Hopper's back with us.
Yeah, hey Cornell.
So let me get this guy added on. I'm gonna let him introduce himself and talk to us. What's going on, man?
Hey, what's going on? What's going on?
Hey,
What's
what's
up,
Oh,
up,
not a
man?
whole lot.
All right, all right. Steve, Kim, good to see y'all.
Yeah, you too, man.
You too.
Look at
There
who
go
else that jumped
Bluegill.
in.
What up?
LBG.
The
Hey,
What
man.
up? What up?
what's up, Bluegill?
Good, man.
Fishing
Good,
by the
good.
numbers.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So this young man, really surprised me out on the boat. There you go. Awesome.
There we go.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, I had to fix that. I saw everybody else was horizontal.
Yeah.
I had
Yeah.
to change that real quick.
Go ahead and introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Yeah, all right, y'all. So my name is Will. My handle is Fishing by the Numbers. I actually have a YouTube channel also called Fishing by the Numbers. So you guys can find me on YouTube as well. But had a nice experience with SK over the weekend. I had the pleasure of taking my dad out on a guided trip with SK, and man, let me tell y'all, this dude has been. I mean, he's been killing me about going crappie fishing, and I finally had a chance to get him on a boat with SK. And man, I tell you what, we had a heck of a day, heck of a day,
Cool.
Yeah,
unbelievable.
I think your dad is he's either gonna be pushing you to get a boat or he's gonna be getting him a kayak. One of the two.
If not both, if not
If
both,
not both. Exactly.
absolutely.
Yep. So I only recently found out that you had a YouTube channel. I've been over there. You do some nice edits over there too.
Thank you, I
So
appreciate
you
it.
wanna talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, so like I said, my channel is Fishing by the Numbers. I do a lot of fishing right here on Lake Houston. Couple of other spots that I hit up is Lake Somerville, Gibbons Creek Reservoir when it was open. But most of my fishing is done right here in the Houston area, Lake Conroe too. Um, been doing this now for about a little over a year, probably about a year and a half, I want to say. And it's been a lot of fun. It's been a whole lot of fun. A lot of stress, but a lot of fun. And it takes a lot of time to edit these videos and get them out there and just put in that work to get them out. But it's platforms like this where I come and I get a lot of knowledge and I'm able to go out there and apply it on the water. So, Kim, Steve, I've gotten baits from both of y'all. Y'all know me on Facebook as William Duncan.
Okay. Yep. Yep.
So yeah, so
All right.
I've worked with both of y'all and put both of y'all's baits to work.
Cool. Man.
So,
Appreciate it.
but yeah, no doubt, no doubt.
Oh, yeah.
But on my channel though, you'll see me fishing with both minnows and jigs.
We got to
Um,
change that though.
hey, you know what? SK. When I first started, I exclusively fished with jigs. I wouldn't touch minnows. I wouldn't touch them.
Yeah.
I went out on a trip with one of my buddies, and he was using minnows, and he wore me out that day. And I just couldn't
With
figure it out.
minnows?
I was with minnows. He wore me out. But here's the deal. At the time, I only had my Garmin unit. I had the 740, the 73 SV, and he had live scope, and I think he had the 106 with the live
Okay.
scope.
Well, that
So
make a
he
big
had minnow.
difference.
Well, there
It
you
made
go.
a huge difference. It made a
Yeah.
huge
It
difference.
wasn't the minnows that beat you. It was the live scope.
It was a live scope, huh?
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't
yeah.
ever tell
Well,
nobody that minnows beat you because I'm gonna tell you, you can get a jig in several places that you can a minnow. So you got more access to which I feel are bigger fish that are going to be tucked inside of some of these brush piles.
yeah, no doubt. I agree with that 100%. But you can make some things happen with those minnows as well. I do enjoy fishing with jigs because it is much more of a challenge to do so. Um,
Hmm.
and like you said, you can't get them in the places you can't get those minnows. But I tell you what, there's been some days where I just couldn't get a bite on a jig, and I dropped down a minnow, and the reaction was a little bit different. So,
Cool.
but each day is different. You never know.
It
There's been
is.
days where I've gone out with jigs and I just worn them out and didn't have as much luck on the minnow. So you never really know.
No.
Yep, I agree. So Jigs Up got a question right here. He's directing it to Steve, asking if he think that fall crappie moved to the back of creeks in on Texas lakes.
Yeah, I was on Benbrook the last time I fished like a month ago, and went in this cove, 8 foot of water. Man, you could have caught 100 fish back in there.
Mm.
4 brush files. Yep. And prior to this year, I probably wouldn't even went in there.
Yeah.
So I'm learning. I've always fished, stayed out 15 foot or deeper. Now I'm going 5 foot and deeper.
Yeah. Well,
Yep.
something that's getting ready to change is I know that here the thermocline is just about done with, and it has fish really scattered. And at certain times of day, I'm catching some in 4 foot of water, and then next thing you know, I'm out there over 20 foot of water.
Yep. Yep.
And I'm gonna chime in on Jigs Up question 2. Don't expect all the fish to do one thing.
Right.
You will never ever find all the fish tucked in one area on any lake, in my opinion.
Yep.
And that's why there are certain times that me and Bluegill will be on the lake at the same time. He's fishing 6-8 foot of water. I'm probably over 14 or 15 foot of water.
Yeah. Yep.
He ends up with his limit. I end up with my limit.
Yep. Yeah, it's kind of weird, but
yeah. There's a lot more crappie in these lakes than people really think.
Right.
And they, you just cannot put your finger on one thing that you're going to be able to go out there and do, or one area that you're going to be able to go out there and do.
I would say check it. That's the first thing. Check it.
Yeah.
Right. Without a doubt.
Yep.
If it look good, it's deep enough.
Yep. Especially with live scope, you can stay away from it, look at it, and in a couple seconds, you know if it's good or bad.
That's
right.
Yep, and just move on.
That's right.
That's right.
It's looking
SK,
like. Go ahead.
Yeah. When we went out there on Sunday, I mean, I think we saw fish up in 4 foot of water, didn't we?
Yep.
4 foot of water, and then I mean, and we fished as deep as what? Probably like 14 to 18 feet, somewhere around in there.
Yep.
And we saw fish within that whole range.
Right.
Yep. One day.
Yeah.
In one day.
Yep.
And good quality fish too.
Yep.
Yeah. I think your dad's hooked, man. He's gonna be live scoping. I'm telling you, he getting ready to bring it.
Hey, he's ready. I tell you what, he's been talking about it. So he stayed up here with me. He went home yesterday, but he was trying to get back to the lake on Monday and Tuesday, trying to get back out there. And I said, look, man, you need to take a break. You got your granddaughter here. Spend a little bit of time with her.
Yeah.
Let her enjoy you being here.
Right.
The fish gonna be there, man. We're gonna get back to it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Kim, Norman Neighbor said that he sent you his info. I'm not for sure.
Yeah, I did my giveaway for the month today.
Oh, okay. Okay.
He was one of the winners.
Yeah. So hey, James Hill, I'm gonna tell you something, buddy. That's the attitude right there. He say he struggled today, brought home the old stinky cat, but guess what he's doing tomorrow? Going right back out there at him.
There you go.
Yep.
Going right back out there. Hey, that's the thing, man. I mean, nobody, including myself, nobody goes out there and catch fish every day. But that drive to go back and figure out what you could have did different to get on those fish is the addiction.
That's right. That challenge.
Yes, sir. Gil, what you been up to, man? You been MIA.
I know.
I've been hanging out, man.
I think we saw a deer picture, right?
Yeah. I'd like to do that.
That's cool. You do any fishing?
No. We had a 30-year class reunion, so.
That's cool.
Yeah. So enjoyed friends and family.
Yeah.
Like I got a chance to hunt too at the same time.
Yeah, I sent you a text today. I was gonna call you, but I didn't know if you was back.
I had to look at it and see.
After work.
Yeah, I got back. What's today? Monday. Got back Monday
No.
night.
Okay.
Is that the day you got back?
Yeah, Monday morning.
Oh.
Tuesday morning. Tuesday morning,
yesterday.
like 12:30, 1 o'clock. Yeah,
Oh man.
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. You know, I'm
So
a late nighter.
yeah. Steve, Kevin asked, "Do your rap shine?"
Uh, no, I don't think so. Because I got a carbon fiber, so it's more dull. But they have metallic wraps, and
Yeah.
I don't think I'd want it to shine.
Yeah.
Reflection off the water and stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Brought up a good point right here. This it's a saying that's been in the crappie world, and I'm gonna tell you something. Those that hadn't heard it better read that
Yeah.
and take it to heart, because there are days you can go out there.
Right.
Uh, like yesterday, we threw quite a few colors at those fish. We caught fish on a lot of colors. But I will still say that I think that black green stood out, because what I look for is how close do I have to get that jig to that fish before he sees it and reacts to it. And I don't know what all controls how their vision work, but I'm gonna tell you, there's light penetration is a big part of it.
Right.
And we've been really cloudy, overcast down here past few days, and it's thrown them fish on a different mode. That's just thermocline was super bad a couple days ago, and now this today we get out there and that water's crystal clear down there in 16, 18 foot of water. Can't see any haze, and we the fish are scattered. We had to do a ton of. I probably stayed on the troll motor 3 4 miles a day, and probably passed by, I'm willing to bet, 40 or 50 brush piles, if not more.
Hmm.
And but we did end up with his limit, 25, uh,
Hmm.
and it was a great day on the water.
That's good right there.
So you fished 40 to 50 brush piles today to catch a
Yeah,
limit.
easy. Yeah,
Yeah.
We didn't
No,
fish that many
easy.
on Sunday. We
No,
probably
we
fished
didn't.
about 15 at the max.
Without a doubt. Without a
At the
doubt. We
max.
found a good area. We found a
Hmm.
good area. But I passed through that area again today, but it's just they were just super scattered.
Mm.
Now, that morning we started out, and the thermocline was kind of bad. We
It
went
was.
shallow.
Hmm.
And then as the day went on, I kept saying, "Hey, you see that thermocline is dropping down there about that 14, 16 foot of water." And it's when that thermocline hit, it concentrates those fish. And that's we talk about what's changed us the most since live scope. I used to hate the thermocline, because I didn't think that the fish would go as shallow as they've been.
Hmm.
With the water temp being what it is.
Hmm.
But after having live scope, I feel that the thermocline sort of concentrates those fish in shallow water. I don't run from it. I mean, it's just go fish shallow. Sneak up on them, drop a jig down there. Be careful how you work your jig, and catch them.
No, I always been a shallow fisherman. I fish
Yep,
shallow all the time, year round.
yep, yep.
I know Louisiana, they fish a lot shallower because everyone that orders stuff always
Mm.
orders a lot lighter jigs.
Yeah,
Yeah, 30
Yep.
seconds. They like to fish
Yep.
that 30
Yep.
seconds.
Exactly.
Well, there's a lot of trees in them lakes, and it kind of blocks the wind a lot. So
Oh, okay.
fishing them cypress trees and all that
Yeah.
kind of little blocks. So they fish with a lot of 1/32 and 1/16. They
Right.
hardly go 1/8.
Yeah.
Red River say this channel is what's up for great information. Jeep Fish, what's going on, buddy? Had a gold plastic lead color jig. No bites, white jig head. Couldn't beat them off it with a stick. Yeah, color does
Mm.
matter. I totally
Yeah.
agree.
Yep. Yep.
Super Dave getting you a holler.
So, Super Daddy,
LBG.
that job.
So when
Chop
when
chop.
when's your next time you getting out on the water? Will?
Oh, wait.
I think I'll be out there this weekend. It's either gonna be Saturday or Sunday, one or the other. But I'll
Okay,
be out there this weekend.
cool. Man, be careful out there, dude. I mean, it's crazy how some of these people operate their boats, and they really don't respect. Man, a lot of these people don't respect you being in a kayak out there.
Nah, they
I'll
don't.
tell you, it's been several years ago that I seen I don't know, probably 5 kids in a canoe. There was this guy that passed by in a bass boat, intentionally had his nose up in the air, trying to flip those kids in that canoe. And I
Hmm.
wish that I had my phone out to record it. But I stood up and hollered at him, and he looking back, laughing, thinking that he was gonna flip him over. But he did. And I think that happens a lot. I think people intentionally try to throw a good wave at you just to see if they can flip you or something. And it's crazy, but
Yeah.
man, just be careful out there.
No, I do. I always have my head on a swivel, watching out for
Yeah.
crazy boaters. But
Yeah,
I will say though, the last few times that I've been out, man, a lot of boaters have been real courteous. They see me fishing a spot and they'll shut it
yeah,
down, idle past me. And
right.
I mean that goes a long way with me. I mean, I really
Without a
appreciate
doubt.
that because
Yeah,
not only are you not disrupting my fishing spot, but you keeping me from getting pushed up on the bank or pushed way
Right.
off my spot. So
right.
I always appreciate that.
Yeah.
What
Abe
kind of
said
kayak?
he's converted his dad from a cat fisherman to a crappie fisherman.
Yeah.
That's good stuff.
Yep.
What kind of kayak you be in? Have you seen me out there on Lake Houston?
Um, I don't know if I've seen you out there, Bluegill. Because if I did, I would have hollered at you.
You got a
But
Hobie, don't you?
I got a Hobie. Yeah, it's like a tannish color Hobie.
Okay.
And it's the Outback, so it ain't the big pro angler. It's
Yeah.
kind of narrower.
Okay.
But it's a 12-foot kayak. Yeah,
Hmm.
12 and a half foot kayak,
Okay.
Okay.
roughly.
Okay. I'm
That's
about to
what's
look
Yeah,
up.
and
at
I
it.
recently put a little Torpedo motor on the back too, so y'all might
Oh,
see me
cool.
flying down that lake, going 5 miles an hour, man, just flying.
You got live
That's
scope
crazy.
on it?
Yeah.
I do. I got the
Oh,
I got
cool.
the 73 SV
Okay. Cool.
with the
Cool.
live scope, but I
Yeah.
actually just I'm about to upgrade. I'm about to upgrade to the 8610 XSV on my
Okay.
kayak, so that might be
Oh,
too much
you just sent
in
me a
terms of
message
weight.
on some prices, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
one of
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
one of my former coworkers, he's looking to get live scope and not just live scope, but he's trying to upgrade all his units. He has old Lowrance units in his cockpit and at the front of his boat.
Okay.
So he's looking to upgrade both of those. And SK,
Yeah.
I think I talked to you about that too, letting you know that he was going to be looking for some
Yeah.
stuff. So that's why I sent you that message,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
I forwarded him the prices.
Okay.
So he's
Cool.
looking
Yeah.
at
Yeah.
that right
Yeah.
now. So he'll
Yeah.
probably be reaching out.
Okay. Cool. Appreciate it.
Yeah, no doubt.
Yeah. The 8610's a beast.
It is.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the reason why I'm going 8610 now is because, like you said, SK, I will be getting that boat.
Yeah.
And that 8610 unit will be going on a boat
Oh, yeah.
Look at that.
at some point.
Yep. And you'll be able to record your live scope with it
Yeah.
also.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Improve your
that was another
channel,
Any
you
reason.
know? Yep.
yeah.
Hmm.
Any of the GPS map units, you'll be
Yeah.
able to do that.
Yep.
Yep. So D
Yeah.
Sauce asked the question, what program you use to edit?
I use iMovies actually. Just the free version that comes with the MacBook. That's what I use. But there are much better editing softwares out there. Like you kind of limited with some of the transitions that you can use, and you can't really edit the sound as well as you could with some other programs. But yeah, that iMovies is sufficient, especially for somebody who's just starting, kind of like
Right.
myself.
Cool. Yeah, I'm not sure who was directing that question to, but I use Filmora. Filmora 11, I believe it is now.
Yeah.
Awesome editing software. That's you use that too, right, Gil?
Yeah. I use Fillmore.
Yeah.
Okay,
I need
is
to
that a paid
practice with that.
Yeah,
is that a
you
paid
can.
service?
Yeah.
Back when I got it, I got a lifetime. I don't know
Okay.
if they do the lifetime anymore.
Yeah. I did
Hmm.
too.
Oh, okay. So free upgrades, whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yep.
Okay, I
I'm
think I'm
not
gonna look
sure
into
now.
that.
They may still do the lifetime deals, but I'm not real sure.
Yeah.
I just hadn't heard anybody talk about it in a while.
Hmm.
But they may still do it. But I'm gonna tell you now, it's a pretty good salt mix. It's not complicated. They have several videos out there that explain how just about everything on that program work. and it's pretty, no glitches. It's pretty good. I hadn't had any trouble out of it.
Cool, cool.
Okay. And
Yep.
you said it's called Film Moral?
Filmora.
Film Mora.
Filmora.
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna check it
Yeah.
out.
Yeah, they're pretty good. So Gilby has a question. Do you notice if the wind comes north or south as the temp drops, should you go to that end of the lake? If you're talking about protected shorelines, it's I know on our lake right now, man, there ain't no such thing as a protected shoreline. I'm gonna tell you, I seen wind today, north, south, east, west, northeast, southeast, southwest, northwest, you name it, it
Yeah.
came. I'm gonna tell you, I spun that boat around a million times today. And the guy that I had on, that I was out with today, he I did an install for him. He did went with a 106, got live scope, and he's just now getting into live scoping. And the thing that I pay attention to is if I'm facing into the wind over here, if I get a good gust of wind from on one of my sides or from behind me, I know I got to compensate. Uh, I'm gonna have to compensate to if I want to stay on top of that fish or top of that pile or whatever. Every time today that wind, I say, did you feel that wind on the back of your neck, or did you feel that wind on your left side? Did you feel that wind on your right side? So that's all stuff you have to pay attention to when you're
Yep.
trying to control that boat. Uh, a lot of people think that we just go out there, you got live scope, or it's just super simple. You go out there and you're gonna wipe the lake out. But I'm gonna tell you something.
Mm-mm.
No.
I say it a lot that these fish are protected. I don't care what kind of electronics you got, unless you're out there shocking, then you can probably say it's easy. But if you're just talking about using live scope, man, I'm gonna tell you that boat control, it's a beast,
It's a must. You got to
and
have.
you must do it to because you only got a 20-degree cone. I mean, it's only a slice of pie like that you get to actually see.
Yep.
Uh, and I think and I tell people all the time that's more addictive than the crappie thump or eating fish or chase them. To be able to see that jig, go down there to that fish, see that fish react, and you catch that fish. It's such a challenge to make that happen sometimes that it's unreal. Some people get hooked on. I'm gonna tell you, I got guys that's what and they're just posted on that unit like this right here. That mean they're just the whole while. And I push people, hey, always look at that troll motor because depending on where that troll motor is pointing is what you're gonna see, what you're looking at. If you don't
Mm-hmm.
have your jig in the right spot, guess what? You don't get to see it.
That's right.
And that's my thing. I mean, it's troll is very important. So Kenneth Pippins asked a question: what type of gas do you guys use for your boats? I run 93. It's a must. I have a hard time cranking that old two-stroke. Most people just run regular old 83 or whatever it is. Yep.
87. Yeah, I run the
Ask
regular
Bluegill how
87.
many. Ask Bluegill how hard that daggone motor he got is to start.
Yeah, it ain't starting.
I've been pushing him for a long. Dude, go to that 93. Dude, go to that 93. Dude, go to that 93. He won't do it.
It's too
Yeah.
high.
It is very high. But I tell you what, when I turn my key, I want that motor to start. I'm not wanting to
Yeah.
sit there and choke and do this, and I want it to start.
Did you get your motor fixed, Bluegill?
Nah, I'm
Oh,
gonna get it fixed. Nah, I ain't even worried about it right now.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
he said he's looking for ethanol. There's only like one place that I know of around the Houston area that got it. And if you're thinking that 93 is expensive, I'm gonna tell you something. That ethanol free is pretty expensive
Oh, yeah.
also.
Mm-hmm.
Well, he's in
Yeah.
St. Charles, Missouri. I'm
Okay.
not for sure about up there, unless somebody else is from up there that knows
Missouri.
about it.
Yeah, they should have a lot because that's a big crappie area. Missouri and
We got a
Yeah.
bunch of it here.
yeah.
Really?
I don't.
How expensive is it up there, Kim?
I think it's like $4.
Oh, is that
Mm.
all?
Yeah, because gas
That's
kind of
about
went
the.
down.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I seen
Man, I
regular
tell you
unleaded
what.
here for
The
$2.95 today.
non-ethanol.
Yeah, we still at 339, I think, for regular.
Okay, 295 here today. I
Yeah, I
saw.
think it's
What?
450,
Yeah,
450 for the 93. And diesel's almost it's bumping $5 again.
yeah, yeah.
Mhm.
I was
Yeah,
sure
I
and
run.
drive. I was sure enjoying driving my old truck, but I guess I might put it back in storage. I can't get no
Hmm.
$5 a gallon.
Man.
Yeah, I run electricity on my kayak.
Yeah.
It's,
Yeah, but how do you get to the lake?
How do I get to the lake?
Yeah,
you got
Oh
the
no,
electricity.
I drive that truck, man.
Yeah.
Drive my truck.
yeah.
Just running regular old unleaded.
Yep.
Yeah.
Tony Cole says his wife took his hoodie, so he gonna
Yeah,
need
just hit
another
me
one.
up. I got some. Yeah, hit me up, Tony.
There's Sid say he used 93. Sid, I figured you would have had a 4-stroke. You ain't got to run no 93, no 4-stroke.
Wow.
93
Yeah.
R10 with seafoam.
Yeah. I every now and then I put seafoam in mine. My mechanic told me you don't want to run that. Man, seafoam is actually a cleaner, and he said that it'll damage the rubber components in your
Mhm.
gaskets and stuff in your carburetors. But it does do good to once a month.
Yeah.
Put your little doping in there. PA's in the house. What's going on? SCPA Fishing. Robert Hyde, this man here just took his brand spank new
Yeah.
boat out on Canyon Lake. So he did the break in on the Merc 150. I was marking fish in 12 to 130 feet of water. Ain't that something?
My goodness.
Oh,
I mean,
cool.
hey, I'm gonna tell you, dude. I'm coming up there to fish with y'all. I'm telling you, we gonna do us some catching. I'm not just coming to fish. We
Oh,
we
yeah.
gonna do us some
That's
catching.
that Clear Lake, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yep,
Yeah.
yep. I can't wait to hit the
Yeah.
lake with the new live scope on. Oh,
Oh,
you didn't
yeah.
take it today?
He was probably breaking it in, didn't fish.
Yeah, yep, yep.
You got to do
CL
10
Freshwater.
hours.
What's going on, SK?
Yeah, the new Mercs are 10 hours.
Yeah, yeah. Logan Martin Lake in Alabama is a shallow lake. Fishing shallow pays off at times.
Okay.
That's what's up. Thanks for the info, brother. Thank you for joining us.
I'd like to go fishing in Alabama. That's one of the spots I
Yeah.
need to hit up.
DJ says thanks for the hand ties, Kim.
Mhm. All
Hey
right.
man, you
You
gotta
will.
you gotta give us. Hey, what's been going on your end? You've been awfully quiet up there. If I've been catching all them fish you catching, I'll tell y'all. Y'all need to shut up and let me tell my story.
Oh no, I ain't worried about it. Yeah, I just if you want to see, I'll show you.
Yeah, that's
You
what I'm
know.
talking about.
My goodness.
Was that 12 inch? I think.
Yeah, probably
Yeah,
12 and a quarter.
a
I
Ooh,
just
12 and a quarter
rounded up.
inch ready. Did you weigh it?
my goodness.
No, I didn't have my scale.
All right, here's a special question. Did you eat
No,
Nah. What you
I
do
ain't.
with it, Kim?
I put them all back.
Oh
it?
man.
Hey,
That's funny. You know I'm
sorry.
gonna ask you that, right?
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
know I
tell
was
you I
gonna
put
ask
them
you.
back.
All right, Dark Horse. He answered that. He got a
Hobie.
Hobie. Yeah,
Yeah,
And this
A
is
Hobie Outback,
that's
I
what I
know.
caught them on.
2019.
Oh,
Was that
cool.
orange head?
Gold with chartreuse
Oh,
tails.
really?
Hmm.
Caught all
You
the
have
fish on that.
you have crappie nibble on there?
Nope. There you go.
So we don't need it.
You gave it look like you really do want to curse me out, don't you?
Huh.
That's funny.
Oh man. So give us a story, man. Were you casting at them? Were you fly
I was
fishing?
fly fishing.
Okay, I think I see a little video where you had a look like one of them strike indicators on there.
Yeah, I had the little strike indicator on there. They wasn't biting
Yeah.
on the side I usually catch them on. And I got hung up in too many trees, so I went around to the other side, and the water was low. So I seen that first drop off. I could see it where it started to drop off. So I just cast it along that drop off and was stripping it back, and that's where they were sitting.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just tearing them up, and he was sitting there.
Nice. How often do you see fish like of that caliber up there?
Oh, I've caught a lot in 11 and a half. I've never caught a 12. I mean, I've
Really?
caught a
Oh,
lot
okay.
already in 11 and a half, 10, 9.
You gonna get a mount?
No,
And that's a
No.
special fish. Bluegill, y'all ever catch them
That
like that
is.
over in Louisiana? 12 inch,
Tank
12 and a
pin,
quarter? Yeah.
2 pounds.
Huh?
2 pounds. Pound
I
and a
know,
half.
but how
Ooh.
long?
They be that long. Easy.
Really?
Mm.
Yeah, right. Lake called Canyon Lake. Y'all know John Harrison. He fished the crappie
Yeah.
tournament.
Yeah, I know,
He
John.
lives on Canyon Lake. He lives on that lake.
Hmm.
Man, he made a post today that he just bought a house right on the lake now.
Oh,
So,
cool.
yeah, that lake right there, it has some big chankapin in it.
When we
One,
going?
Well, yeah, down there. Well, here that's a giant because it gets cold here, so they don't
Yeah.
grow. So
go when you get ready, man. Hey, we got chankapin down there. If you
we
don't
know
got
how big red ear gets, so we know that ain't big, but for
Right. Right.
Kansas,
Mm-hmm.
it's big.
Yeah.
Man, that's big anywhere.
Yeah.
You know that what was that other fish 4.5, 5 pounds up there in Arizona.
Oh,
There was a
five something.
Havasu. Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
Yeah,
five.
Havasu.
Havasu.
Five and
Yeah,
a
that
quarter or something.
they
Yeah.
Some
they
big
they
ones.
gotta be dumping some chemicals or something in that lake. Just ain't no such thing, no
That's a
5 pound
clear
red.
lake too.
Oh,
It
Yeah.
is a
really?
clear lake.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah.
beautiful lake.
So
Yeah.
so let me ask you this: do y'all have zebra mussels up there?
Oh yeah.
Oh,
In
okay,
our big
okay,
lakes.
that's probably what they eating.
yeah, okay. That
The
explains it because
shellfish eat.
that's what I've seen. You know, lakes that got zebra mussels, man, those shell crackers do really good in.
Yeah, they eat a lot of them.
Yeah. So how much destruction do those those zebra mussels? Have you seen any? What is y'all water bill like? Do they use any of the water out of those lakes for like
Yeah, most of our lakes were made for watershed. They're not man-made, and what
uh-huh.
what the cost is, they clog up the intakes.
Right.
So they have to keep those intakes cleaned out because those mussels get all around them and the water won't come out the chute. So
Mm.
that
Mm.
Right.
costs millions of dollars a year, from what I understand, to keep those chutes cleaned out.
Oh wow.
Wow, that's a
They
lot.
just attach to everything, man. I mean, you could
Yeah.
pull up a tree and it's just full.
Yeah.
Man.
The water
I've
level
fished.
drop and there's just mussels from the top to the bottom
Yeah.
of that tree,
Yeah.
man.
I've only fished one lake that had them, and I got hung on a little piece of stick, and I would pull it up. It had like 3 or 4 of them on there, man. They cut the coloration is identical to a zebra, man. They got
Hmm.
they're black and white,
Oh
Yep,
wow.
striped,
yep.
and man, it's just amazing that they don't do more to protect the lakes that don't have them. But it's all about the money anyway.
And it's the people. The people don't clean out their bilges. They go to another
Exactly.
lake.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like, and they'll take over a lake, and they'll
Yeah.
clear your water up. You have a dirty lake, it won't be.
Yeah. Right. But that take all the nutrients out of the water.
Yeah, they eat a lot of the plankton,
Yeah.
and that's the
That's
issue
what
with
what
them.
the shad mostly eat, though, right?
Right. So it's kind of a,
Y'all have a good shad population up there?
oh yeah,
Really?
oh yeah.
So what have they did any research to find out what they feed on now, since that most of the plankton's gone?
No, I guess it's a good population of plankton. I mean, we ain't had any issues. Fish still bite. They're still on structure. I mean, I haven't seen anything.
Hmm.
Hmm.
We just had it in our home lake. It's been only like 4 years, but
Yeah.
I've seen
Yep.
other lakes that had it for years, and they still catch fish.
Yeah. I can't say for I've never seen any in Lake Houston, but something's changed. I'll tell you what, man, the water quality in that lake I have never seen as clear as it is right now. I've never. This lake is. You guys bluegill. 7, 8, 9 years ago, this lake was chocolate year round. I don't care if it rained. I don't
Mm-hmm.
care if it didn't rain. It
Mhm.
was chocolate.
Yeah,
And to me, if you ask me, uh, I used to always tell people, hey, you fish deeper than 10 foot, you can't fish it.
Yeah,
So any other species of fish you want to catch, you never fish deeper than 10 foot.
that's right.
But right now, it's those fish, man. Sometimes this I used to never fish 20 foot deep. But with this water as clear as it is now, man, they got range.
and I tell you what, if you don't use braid, you will hear because that mono, you get wrapped around those trees, the mussels will cut your line.
Really.
Oh yeah, they're sharp.
Wow.
Wow.
So you better get braid here. You're gonna be breaking up a whole lot.
Yeah. Steve, have you noticed any lakes? I only
I,
know of one
I see the
that got.
signs, but I never seen any yet.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Okay. There was a lake out west that me and Ketchin and one other guy was fishing and pulled up. Man, we sat there and talked about them zebra mussels. I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes maybe.
Oh wow.
Yeah. It's crazy that they hadn't found something that would target them.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just blue cat and shell crackers won't understand. They can't
Huh.
eat enough of them to stop them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
spread quick, man. I don't. They, I mean,
Uh,
it's quick.
Yeah. So I've been stuck on this one question right here from JG. Any current concern about gators on your kayak?
That's a good question. On Lake Houston, so in my neighborhood, I stay pretty close to the lake, and there's a little channel that runs off the main lake right by my neighborhood. And in that area, there's about three gators. And in the springtime, I fish around them. And they have never approached me except for one time. One time I had one approach me, but I wasn't on my kayak. I was fishing from the bank. And this was right after Hurricane Harvey. Fishing from the bank, hooked up with like a 8.5 pound blue cat on a little rooster tail. I'll get them up to the bank. And as I'm bringing them in, the alligator sees them and makes a beeline toward the fish as he's coming up, splashing at the top of the water. And that was the first real encounter and the only real encounter I had where a gator came and tried to take my fish when I was fishing, but never from the kayak have I had one come up to me. And I've
Hmm.
been on Sheldon Reservoir out here. I haven't had one approach me. And that place is infested with gators. I mean, big ones too.
Hmm.
Um, hadn't had one approach me there, but the general area where I fish though, Luce's Bayou, and then over there on the BJ side, I ain't never had a gator come up to me.
They there.
I tell
They
you what,
there,
I
Yeah.
but never had one come up.
Yeah.
me and Squiddo was fishing the area on the lake a couple weeks ago, and man, we turned around. It was just I'm telling you, this gator was 12 to 14 foot long. It is the
Hmm.
biggest I have ever seen, uh, and it's in a well populated area. I mean, it's well visited area. Usually you see them and they're, especially on Lake Houston, they be in the backwaters. But
Hmm.
on Houston now, like Sheldon Reservoir, you just go there and they're just out. I don't care where you go, you see them.
Hmm.
But there hadn't been any. I've only heard of one guy getting turned over in a canoe on Sheldon, but the gator didn't bother him. I hadn't heard of any accidents yet of somebody getting bit but man, I'm telling you, man, there's some big gators in all of these lakes now,
Oh yeah.
Conroe included. But it's a good thing that they seem to stay away from uh from smaller boats and stuff like that.
Hmm.
Yeah, those gators, they're doing the same thing as us. They're fishing too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
In most cases, they're out there looking for food. So,
Right.
and humans, I mean, we're not food to them. If
right.
anything, they look at us and they kind of see us as a threat. The only time you really got to worry about them is during their mating season.
Well, that
Yeah.
too, and if people start feeding them, then they
Yeah,
look
that
at.
very
Because on
true.
Sheldon, I can tell you now, I can go out there in my John boat, and there are
Hmm.
2 or 3 gators, man. It's like they coming up there looking for me to feed them.
Mm,
But if I'm in my Dargel, they run, they take off. But
too
if
big,
I'm in my John boat, them jokers, I think somebody's feeding them,
probably.
and that's a nasty thing for a big old animal like that to match humans with food.
Hmm.
That's how people get hurt.
No doubt. Now, just because I haven't had any instances doesn't mean I'm about to go try to find out. I still keep my distance.
That's
Yeah,
Right.
right.
We ain't gonna be nosy, man.
I
Nah,
keep my distance.
Heck yeah.
gotta keep your distance on.
Well, and I see one coming toward me, I'm going the other way.
That's right. Let them have it.
Yeah, he got it.
yeah,
I've done it plenty of time.
yep. That's what's up. But you know, they are part of nature. So I'll
Yeah.
tell you this: there's a couple areas that I know that deer frequently cross,
Hmm.
and afternoons, I'm telling you, those big gators claim that territory. I hadn't seen one get catch a deer yet, but I've seen them right there when them deer are crossing, and it's pretty crazy. That years ago, man, alligator, yeah, we don't see no alligators around here, and now all of a sudden, everywhere you go, there's alligators.
Hmm.
Hmm.
Times are changing. Times are changing.
Well,
So somebody asked about what's the biggest. I mean, we talk about that all the time. Mine was 304 caught during a tournament on Lake Houston. 304, my biggest.
mine's a
Catch him,
three.
Joe. Go ahead, Gil.
I said mine's a 3 even.
3 even. What's your biggest crappie, Kim?
264.
And Steve, he got a what? 306, I think.
308. Yeah, 308
308.
last year. Yeah. And then a
Yep.
299 next drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
What's your PB, Will?
2.4.
2.4. You
Yeah, I
probably
haven't
caught
cracked
bigger than
that.
that. You probably caught bigger than that day on the boat.
You mean my pops caught bigger than that?
Yeah. Let's talk about that for a while.
Yeah, let's
Hey,
talk
I'm gonna
about
tell
it.
you. Let me tell you. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you tell this story.
You know,
That's
he
funny.
might be on right now. I did tell him to tune in, but man, let me tell y'all, I went on this trip with SK and my pops. It was exclusively for my dad because I wanted to treat him to a fishing trip with live scope because he had never ever fished with live scope before. And I thought it would be a special trip to get him out there. And let me tell you, he didn't want to pass that rod over when it was time. The man caught what, SK? He caught about 35 fish before he finally gave me the rod. 35 fish.
It went from the one more to at times three more. And I'm talking
Oh
about
man.
this is at the same sit.
Yeah.
To two more to let's just get three more. Let me just do
Yeah.
one
Look.
more. I mean, it
Yeah.
was just back to
Let me
back.
get three more, son. All right,
Yeah.
son. All right, son. I'm gonna give it to you. I'm gonna give it to you. SK, we threatened to push him in the water at least once, huh? I had to get him off the boat. I told him I was gonna take him home,
Yeah.
but nah. But nah, it was a beautiful thing, man.
That's
He
good,
he
man.
he thoroughly enjoyed himself, and I mean, we
Yeah.
caught 45
Yeah.
fish, 45 keepers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me rephrase that. We caught 45 SK keepers. That's
Yeah.
what I dubbed it. We probably caught about 60, 65 keeper
Right.
fish total for
Right.
45 quality keeper
Right.
fish that went home with us, or went
Cool.
home with him, should I say. But yeah,
Did y'all
yeah,
do a fry? Did y'all do a fresh, never frozen fry?
oh, absolutely. We told
Yeah.
you we was going to do it. We did it.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
When we got to the house, we fried up some of those fish.
Oh, that's good.
That's what's up.
Good stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, it was a great trip, and I'll say this: anybody in the chat right now or on the live right now who's looking to go on a guided trip, hey, give SK a shot. He will put you on the fish, and he will coach you through it. And not only will he coach you through it, he's going. I mean, it's almost like taking candy from a baby. Sometimes
Yeah.
the guidance that he gives you while y'all are out on that boat. Um, And if you already, you think you're a good crappie fisherman, go fishing with this man because you're gonna learn a lot. You're gonna learn a lot, and I know I did personally. And if you are a minnow dunker, like he says, you might be convinced to swap over to
Middle
straight
time.
jigs
Yeah.
by the end of that trip. So,
Yeah.
hey,
That's funny.
Good stuff.
it was an
Yeah.
awesome time, man. And that's
Yeah.
something my dad. That's a memory him and I gonna share for the rest
Yeah.
of our
That's
Without a
cool.
doubt.
lives.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I,
And
I
I had
must
to.
say, y'all had a great time. I know he
Oh,
he
no doubt.
thoroughly enjoyed it. Yeah.
He did, and I appreciate you letting me capture the whole thing on my GoPro. So
Yeah.
Yeah. That's cool.
we went through all the footage yesterday, him and I, and we laughed at so many things, and it was just a good time. So I'm gonna put a video together of that and post that probably
That's
by the
cool.
Yeah.
end of this week.
Cool. Cool.
Awesome.
What's up?
Awesome. That's what's up, man. I don't
Mhm.
know how long you were planning on staying on, but hey, it's up to you. I sort of
Um,
only wanted to do an hour tonight. I'm not sure about y'all. Kim say he good for 3 hours.
Yeah.
Whatever you gotta do.
What?
y'all are a great group of people, and it's always a pleasure being on with y'all,
Yeah.
and
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
really just tuning in general, getting all
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
knowledge from y'all. And
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's a great chat, great live.
Yeah.
So I
Appreciate it.
definitely appreciate it. But
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tell you what, I won't take up any more of this. I'm gonna hop off and I'm gonna watch the rest and laugh at
Okay.
y'all.
So what was the name of your channel again?
One more time, it's fishing by the numbers.
Fishing by the
Okay.
numbers. I'm going.
Yeah, and it's a,
Cool.
it's a play on what I do, man. I'm an accountant by trade.
Oh, sweet.
I'm a CPA, so I do that professionally. So y'all forgive me if I don't post as frequently or as quickly as y'all would like, but just understand
Can you
I
do
got a
something with
pretty
$5?
busy career.
That's
Can you do something with
Yeah,
$5?
I can tell you to save it. Put it in the savings, not a savings account, but go ahead and invest it in something. Find you a stock that you see that you like and put it in there, and that 5 will turn into 10 at some point.
How about if you win 1.2 billion tonight? What would you do?
I would probably quit my job
I'm leaving the
almost
country.
immediately.
He was an
Yeah,
accountant.
I'm gonna go buy me a big old house on a lake. In fact, I'm gonna buy me a few houses on a few different lakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna hire for my family.
Yep. Yeah. Nah, I ain't gonna hide from them. I'm gonna start a business up and put all them to work. Let them make something of themselves
Yep.
legitimately.
So
Oh, yeah.
before you go, we got Big Crip Fishing right here. He says crappie are very difficult to catch here in Arizona. Have any of you ever fished out here? And if you happen to know, what's my best approach I should come with? What's your take on that? Just in general, not necessarily just strictly Arizona, but somebody that's struggling to catch fish. What would you recommend that
That's
they
clear
do?
water though.
Yeah,
It depends what
In
lake in
Arizona.
Arizona. There's
Yeah.
some
Yeah,
dirty water. I don't.
There's not much dirty in it because
Yeah.
they're all mountain lakes. There's
Yeah.
they
What?
don't it
Yeah.
don't rain there.
Hey, what lake are
That's
you
right.
talking about, Big Crip? Because I
he
lived
didn't
in
mention.
Arizona for like 3 years. I fished Lake Pleasant. That's the only lake. I had a small 2-man, but I
Yeah,
only
I'm
bass
probably
fished back
1,000
then.
comments behind, so it'll be forever.
Yeah. I didn't know better back then. I just bass fished.
All he wants
Yeah,
to know
that's what I
about
did.
big.
I spent some
Yeah.
summers in Arizona, Phoenix in particular, and I catfish and bass fish out there.
But see, I got a
I didn't
buddy.
catch any crappie.
I got a buddy that I used to fish with a while back. Man, he always told me about the shell cracker and he said he always got on good crappie out there.
Hmm.
And he told me that those lakes are super clear.
Yeah, it's just hard to park over them. You can
Yeah.
do a lot of casting to them. Make sure you don't
Yeah,
get right over 'em unless they're deep.
Hmm.
That'd
Yeah,
be your
was
right.
best chance. Or overcast.
SK, was your buddy fishing Lake Havasu, or what lake was he fishing out there?
I didn't. It's been I don't know 10, 12 years ago that I dealt with this guy, but it's
Okay.
been a while since I've talked to him. But I can remember him. We fished together back then. I can remember him telling me how good the shell cracker fishing was over there.
Oh, there's some
Mhm.
monsters. I
But I
watched
don't
some
know. I don't
Some
remember
videos.
big
which lake.
ones.
Yeah.
Man.
So we got a question about the Grenada trip in March.
Yeah. I was just
6, I
talking to
believe.
Sarah.
Yeah, I believe 6.
Oh,
She
it's
told
max
me 6
6.
to 8.
But yeah, we could have as many. I mean, we'll have places to stay.
Yeah. I was just talking to her. She was on my line
Okay.
and they wanted to know.
Okay. Back to that gas quality. I knew Slap B. Hey, you know how he do it. I got her trained on regular old 87.
That's what I run. That's what they suggested on mine.
Yeah.
Mine's 2018.
That's what my mechanic keep telling me. That's all you got to do is run it in there. I was like, yeah, but it won't start.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mine don't like it.
Yeah.
Mines don't like it at all.
Mine likes non-ethanol.
Yeah, it's truly cold start when I run that 87.
Once you get them 2-strokes running, though, they run.
4.9 a gallon, Canyon Lake, Texas. Ain't
Okay.
that something?
That ain't bad, really. You think about it.
99 octane.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Mhm.
They got a Lake Fork, but I don't know what the price is right now. All you have to do is go on that Gas Buddy. They'll tell you ethanol prices if it's
Yeah.
updated.
And where it is.
Yeah.
Understanding the brighter the jig and fish, the closer the transducer dead on target. Once you find that out, it's game on. Follow me on YouTube.
Cool.
Cool. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So what D Sauce is talking about is that cone that everybody talks about.
Hmm.
That's what I always tell everyone.
533 for diesel.
Yep. I tell everyone when that jig gets about that same color as that fish. Yep.
Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
'cause you can.
SK, you said that at least 10 times
Yeah.
on the boat. You know,
Yo.
that was another thing me and my pops talk about, and I think I just saw him drop a comment, so he's in the chat now.
Okay.
Yeah, but that was another thing him and I talked about how I think one thing he was struggling to understand is, you know, just because you see the screen going from left to right doesn't mean that when you move your pole from left to right,
Right. Yeah.
you know, your
Right.
your bait's gonna go further out. You know,
Right.
that's one thing that I think he was
Right.
struggling with a little bit, but he figured it out pretty quick.
Yeah. That's common. No, that's the first thing
Yeah, that
people
is
think.
pretty
Yeah.
tough for people. Yeah.
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 Sure says that
I
if you see your jig here and your target right here, move your jig that way. But you gotta look at the
Right.
numbers across the
Right.
top of that
Right.
screen up there.
Yep.
And
right.
that's what I went over today with my client today is that the more you practice looking at them numbers up there, them numbers, when you start looking at those numbers that go across that top, you know zeros at your trolling motor. This is farther away. This is
Yeah.
farther away. You look at them numbers and you keep looking at them numbers.
Yeah.
If every fish you look at, you look up and say, okay, he's 10 foot out. Okay, he's 12 foot out. And you keep saying that, it helps you adjust
Yeah.
uh that jig when you get there. My
And
opinion.
Yeah. When you get comfortable, like me, it's about 8 to 10 foot. My hot
Yeah,
spot.
yeah.
That's the only area I really look in because I know I'm
Exactly.
dropping
Yeah,
in that
yeah.
area
But
within
I
that
forget
foot or
who it
two.
was that I was talking to. I'm not sure if it was you, Will, but fishing one fish that didn't want to cooperate, it had already targeted all next fish.
hmm
So the way, and that's why I like running my unit clean because those bright fish, those bright dots, they your peripheral automatically picks them up. So you can still target on that target range, which is I'm trying to make it like it's on a unit, maybe right here where your jig is, and still look wherever I'm trying to go
Right.
out here for your next fish, your next target.
Yeah.
My opinion.
Yeah.
That's how I do it.
No, I agree. I think that was
Yeah.
pretty obvious whenever we were fishing. I mean,
Yeah.
it was you could easily see one fish right in probably in that 2 to 4 foot range out from at least looking at your unit, and then 6 to 8 feet out, you could see another fish or
Yeah.
two,
Yeah.
and it was
Yeah.
Exactly.
pretty easy to get to them. So
Yeah.
I do want to answer Dark Horse's question though. He
Yep.
he
Yep.
asked me
Yep.
about
Your
what
batteries.
battery. Yeah, so on my kayak, I run four 16 amp hour 12 volt batteries, lithiums.
Four.
And that, yeah, I run four. Now, the only reason why I run four is because I have um, the Yak power system and I run lights to it. And then it also, that same system charges my Torpedo battery,
Okay.
which has a pretty big draw. So and I can fish all day with those four 16 amps. And I don't that's overkill honestly if you're just using live scope. You could probably just run two of those 16 amp hour batteries, run them in parallel. That gives you 30 32 amp
Yeah.
hours. And that you can fish all day with the 32. Prior to that, I was running two 10 amp hour batteries. And I could probably get about 10 hours of fishing on a hot day.
Hmm. Cool.
Cool.
Yeah.
Appreciate it,
Yep.
man. I'm so far behind on these comments. I don't even know what to do no more.
I went subscribe to the channel too, Fishing by the Numbers.
Hey,
And
Bluegill, I appreciate you.
No problem.
you
Yeah. I'm gonna
follow.
do mine as soon as I get off of here. I'll
Yeah, you
subscribe. Yeah.
following the LBG?
Oh, no doubt. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
I'm subscribed to both of y'all.
Okay.
Steve, I don't think
Appreciate it.
you don't have a channel, do
No,
you, Steve?
I do,
And
but it's
Kim?
just joking around
It's
stuff.
small. I ain't got nothing. I just fish.
My goal is
Yeah,
next year I'm gonna start doing
I
like
ain't
mini,
smart enough to
mini,
edit.
little
I've been
mini
working on
videos.
one today.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Cool.
I gotta
yeah, I know. I follow both of y'all on Facebook.
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Actually, I think I follow all of y'all. Bluegill, I don't think I got you on Facebook yet, but
Okay.
I add you.
Okay. Cool.
You gonna have to look at my pics. I can't do no YouTube.
Yeah,
Mhm.
I see him.
Oh, I'll tell you what, man. I've really fell off on you, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you, it takes so much time. And I just don't have anymore.
Yeah.
And
Like a
being in
job.
it, hey, it is
It really
like a
is.
job.
Yeah,
It is a
you have
job.
to put out content. I
Yep,
mean, that's what it's for.
yep, yep. Me scheduling and all of this other extracurricular stuff I'm having to do to keep this thing going with this guide service. I just don't have energy to put up, do as regular amount of videos as I used to. But I need to get back on it because I've seriously dropped off. But people don't like my videos. No way, they don't watch them.
Oh man.
They don't
What?
watch them.
What you talking about, man?
I gotta talk noise. You know that.
They watching.
No,
Uh,
no, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work
Yeah,
to
it
it
is.
is a lot of work.
to make those videos, man.
Yeah,
And if you fishing 5, 6, 7, 8 hours on the water, man,
yeah, yeah.
crawling through all that footage, that's a lot.
It
Yeah,
is.
it is.
It's a lot.
Yep. We talked about that, and it's like you went on that same trip, 4 or 5 times before you're done editing.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Because you just don't go home and I know some people that do that, and but it shows. You got to edit these videos,
you
and
got to.
make them presentable.
Yeah,
Yeah, there's some things you can do, and I've flirted with the idea of this, but just kind of scripting my videos as much as possible.
Yeah,
But I don't like doing that because I want it to be as natural as possible too. I want y'all to get raw, real reactions and
correct.
right.
emotions while I'm on the water versus just scripting. So,
Yeah,
Yeah.
you know,
that's right.
Yep. That's what's up. Uh-oh. Uh, Helix 2 transducer is messed up. Only SI on the right side. Gonna just upgrade everything to Gorman.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Congratulations,
Next
Murdoch.
week.
Yeah.
That's a great upgrade.
Yeah,
Great upgrade.
yeah.
Crappie nibbles. What's that? Smelly jelly? Bought them out and discontinued them. What?
Wow, wow.
Hey, somebody else asked me why don't I use smelly jelly right now. I have been using smelly jelly, but here's my thing. I've always used nibbles during the summertime, and the reason why I hardly ever use nibbles in the wintertime is because they don't dissipate fast.
Right.
When the water's hot, they dissipate. So when the water temp gets cold, I go to a gel or paste or liquid so that it puts out more scent in that cold water. So smelly jelly is coming back around. Nothing stays the same. As much as I like to say everything stays the same, it don't. Here's another question. Clark Hill Lake, I'm not sure what state that is stained in the back of the creeks this time of the year. What colors do you recommend?
Yeah. Hey, if it's stained most of the time, I would use my regular colors that you've been using
Yeah.
because fish done got used to that muddy water.
Yeah. Then you
So
have live scope,
yeah.
that reaction, they'll tell you right there.
Hmm. It depends on what colors you use on that lake. I would
Yeah.
still use those same
Yeah.
colors that you've been catching fish with.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just try it in the muddy water because a lot of bright colors, I will say dark colors, but bright colors work on muddy water too. So just
Yeah.
depends on what color jigs you use. I mean, what jigs you use catching
I
fish.
use an orange chartreuse a lot on muddy. That does pretty good.
I use that heather.
Yeah.
I use heather in muddy water.
Yeah.
It nothing but bright colors.
Yeah.
All the way around the board. So, it depends on the fish.
I know last time I was on Benbrook, man, the fish just wouldn't bite. And I remember someone said, Benbrook, they like blue. So I looked in, I had a gray with some blue flake in it. Man, I never had to change the bait again.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just,
Once I found what they wanted.
that's the name of the game.
Yep. And one thing that, every time somebody mentioned muddy water and colors, I just get quiet and because my I'm gonna tell you a color that you must not overlook, and there ain't no one or two or three colors. You will need several colors. I don't care what the conditions are.
Mm-hmm.
But do not overlook white.
white.
Do not overlook white in muddy water. You never,
No.
everybody wants to say if it's muddy water, if the water's muddy, go dark. I'm gonna tell you something. Do not overlook white. That's all I got to say on that.
Yeah, in muddy water, I've had some good luck on white, and then I used red with the chartreuse tail, red black with a chartreuse tail. I had
Okay.
some good luck on that too in muddy water.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I'm all about that orange. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah, use the orange guy.
That's right.
I just see that there are so many colors, man. That there these fish they will turn away. I get two or three fish turn away on color. I don't care how long it's been working. I'm changing, and I see it so often that I'll put a color down there that where in a be same brush pile, fish turn away from it, and you put another color down there, they smacking the fire out of it like they're starving.
Hmm.
So it's especially since live scope, it's really I've been saying color matter for I don't know way before live scope, and I've for years I've fished with three or four rods and have different colors tied on, and it's such a time saver to have those extra rods there to where you can just run through different jig colors that it saves you a lot of time, and you really will see that you can be on the same brush pile where that one color would not touch it. You drop another color down there, they'll knock a fire from it. And the only thing that you did was change the color. Dark Horse say he had a gator encounter on his yak in Cedar Creek.
Hmm.
Mm.
I think he was just curious, but he scared me. Hadn't took the kayak back there. I bet you I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either.
Hey, I don't blame you.
Yeah.
Benny Ballistic say he worried more about snakes and beavers getting in his kayak. A couple weeks ago, I about sunk my kayak with me and the beaver going down together.
Oh man,
That's funny.
yeah, that's one thing I haven't ran into yet is a beaver.
Nah.
There's quite a few in Lake Houston. I'll tell you what I'm seeing more of is those otters.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah,
We got some freshwater otter.
yeah.
What about them nutrient?
yeah,
No,
I
we ain't
see
got
those
no
nutrient
nutrient.
rats.
They got them on Lake Fork.
Yeah. I had never seen any on
Yeah.
Houston.
I have.
Big old
I've
rat.
seen one.
Been a
Oh, they
while.
big.
It's been
People
a
eat
while.
them too.
Hmm.
Sun up and sundown says, how deep do you start looking for fall crappie, and what parts of a lake, points, river channels, etc.
Yeah, I was in the back of a cove last time I was out.
All of them. You
Yeah.
look at all those spots.
Yeah. Mountain
Start
Creek
shallows.
channels, they're on the
Yeah.
move a lot.
I like points. I don't know
Hmm.
why, but I like points. I think a lot of people dump stuff there because they're points, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Points, yeah, you always look at those.
First time I go to a new lake, I scan the points first. And I used to scan with my side scan. Now I scan with live scope. I'll just
Yeah.
go 3 miles an hour, 2.5 miles an hour, and just sweep it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I find more stuff like that than with side scan. You could probably cover more with side scan, but I just like the live scope, you know. I think I get more detail out of it.
Without a doubt.
Yeah.
If it's set
Steve,
right.
what
If the
Yeah.
unit's set
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
what range do you shoot your scope out when you're
I'm
just
usually
scanning?
660.
60.
I can
50,
go
60.
more. I'm just comfortable with 60.
But now
Yeah.
you must realize he's running a big old 16-inch
Yeah, I'm
screen,
running
so
a
he
16
can.
screen.
Oh,
That
I
makes
can
a
go
huge
100,
difference.
but I like to see. I can actually see fish, you know, at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. You
And
probably got
60
what two?
foot. 60 foot's a long ways when you think about it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you got 2,000 megapixels. You got some of the best
Right.
resolution.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And it's right in front of my face with that beat down, you know. So
Yeah.
Hmm.
2.7
That's
out of
what's
Choke
up.
Canyon. That's good. 8-inch worm.
Made a dunker.
That's a good info here tonight. Thank you, Craig. I said I was gonna shut it down an hour. We already passed the hour, Kim. You need to get on me about that.
I told you.
So SC say that there's a time limit on when jigs work. Only certain months.
I don't know about that.
It must be like that in PA.
Oh, to have those memories with your pops, without a doubt.
That's good
Oh,
stuff.
absolutely,
Yep.
Road
Yep.
Dogg.
Oh yeah,
Yep.
you better savor those.
Yep.
I do. That ain't the. I mean, we don't been on so many fishing trips together, man. You know, they've been few and far in between here as of late as I become an adult. But
Right.
and growing up, man, we had so many trips.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I lost my dad at 14, so shoot.
Oh
You better
man.
savor those, man.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
no doubt.
Yeah. I just lost mine a couple years ago.
You
Yeah,
know?
can't beat
Yeah,
that.
I cherish every moment.
Yeah.
Don't take any of them for granted. That's
We
for
need to
sure.
plan an Arizona trip.
Mm.
My money ain't long enough for that.
Me either.
That's too
There you
many
go.
hours away.
That's my pops right there, y'all.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Cool.
him.
Cool.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Hey guys, made it a little late, but I'm here.
Yeah.
Everybody doing? We're doing good. Hopefully you are
Doing good.
also.
Yeah.
Doing good, pops.
Yeah, we heard you try to catch all the fish, sir.
No, he didn't try. He right there did.
Hey, SK, what I tell him? I told him I was gonna call the game warden on him.
That's right.
he tried to catch a double limit by himself.
That's crazy. Hey, I'll tell you what, y'all had a blast out there.
That's
Y'all
No
had a
doubt.
blast. Yeah. It's so cool, especially father son, man.
Yeah.
I have a
It
lot
was
of
awesome.
brothers, man, and I'll tell you what, the brothers, they make it interesting too because they're they're each other.
Yeah.
So it's competition between the brothers, but father and son, it's a I'm gonna push you to do better, but yeah, get out of my way. Let me catch some too.
Yeah.
Well, hold on now. Me and him now. This was a special trip where I just wanted him to get that live
Right.
scope experience. But
Yeah.
when it's me and him and it's mano y mano and we fishing from the bank, it's a competition.
Right.
Oh, okay. Okay.
I'm fishing to outfish him, and I have
Yeah.
many times.
Yeah.
He can't defend himself verbally right now, but he knows.
That's funny.
Yeah.
He
Yep.
taught me a lot, though. He taught me
That's
a
good.
lot.
That's good.
I got to
Yeah.
give him his credit.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
what's up.
That's good.
Slap B back on talking about the two stroke said mine's cold natured, bad. It wouldn't crank right up. Jet fuel, I don't think. Once she warms up though, she's a runner.
Yeah, that's how my first boat in Texas. It was a '79 Ranger. I had
Yeah.
a 150 on it. That thing was first start of the day. It was rough, but
Yeah.
after that, it was good.
Yeah.
No, there's no zebra.
No zebras in Truman.
No,
Is it a super clear lake?
no, it's dirty.
Oh, okay.
That's why they live shallow all year long. I don't care what time of year it is. They're in 6 foot.
Wow. Slap B said once I get it cranked, I can touch the key and it will crank, but that first one can be rough.
I know about that.
Yeah, we talking about doing a little meetup over there.
Yeah. It's I forget
Eight,
the
the
date.
8th, 9th, and 10th.
Yeah, 8th, 9th, and 10th. Yep.
What do
And
you
then we
what do
can
you
extend it. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Either before or after. I know
Yep.
American Crappie Trail just released a tournament. They're going to be there the end of February.
Yeah.
You hear about the new format they're doing?
Yeah, it's not big fishes anymore. It's
Your
like
it's your
MLF.
limit.
Yeah, every fish gets weighed.
And I heard
Huh?
it's whatever your
Yeah.
limit is on your lake,
Yeah.
that's how many fish you have to
Yeah,
catch.
yeah. Like whatever. If
What?
your limit's
If
15,
your limit's 20,
yeah,
15,
they'll weigh you 15 fish, and
What
that's your
tournament?
total. American
ACT.
Crappie Trail. Yeah,
Oh really?
they just came out with it yesterday. The new format.
I'll be dang.
So if you got 35 limit, that's how many fish you have to catch, and they
They're
weigh
just
them out.
preventing people that catch the bigger fish from winning.
Yeah,
Mm.
Everyone's
There's
like,
no
we
more.
can't compete.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's no more 7 fish. There's
Yeah.
whatever your limit is on that lake.
Wow.
But we'll see how many
That
people
could
they get.
so have they increased the time or is it still the same?
Same time.
It's still the same.
Oh
You don't
man.
catch your limit, you just don't catch.
Yeah.
Whatever
That's
your
gonna
total weight
do
is.
some I don't know, it's gonna bring some
That's-
cheaters out too.
Man,
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
That's gonna bring some cheaters out too.
so you from Louisiana, you got to catch 50.
Yep.
No, per
Yeah.
person.
Yeah, it's 50 per person on Blue Island.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's the limit that
yeah,
day.
yeah. Catch fish all day. Add them
That's
up.
crazy.
It's about to be a bunch of dead fish.
Yeah, yeah,
That's what's about to
Yeah,
happen.
yeah.
where do you keep 25 fish
No,
live
you
at,
release them.
especially?
You release them right away.
Oh, it's catch and
Oh,
release.
Yeah, yeah.
oh, it's
Catch
like
and
the bad.
release.
It's like the
Oh,
bad.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
the worst fish.
MLF, whatever it's
Yeah,
called.
FL,
Yeah,
yeah,
FL.
yeah,
Yeah, okay.
yeah. Catch and release.
Yeah, so you'll have a
You know how they
marshal
do it
on
on
there.
video? Yeah, like
Yeah, they
Yeah.
doing like the
yeah,
FL.
yeah.
I
I
got
don't
you.
know. It's different, you know.
So you're gonna need somebody on there.
Yeah, you're gonna have
Yeah,
a
yeah,
marshal.
yeah. Marshal. You have
You're
a
gonna have a marshal.
referee like in every boat.
So they're
oh
gonna weigh
wow.
it and you're going to put it back.
I think they're gonna limit. I don't
But I
know.
want to get in my 14-foot
Is
boat
it?
at least.
If there's 50 boats, you're gonna have 50 referees. Then hey, that's like you have to pay them. You know, you can't have
Yeah.
Yeah,
a guy for free. He might be his buddy. You know what I mean?
right. So let me ask you this: is it one man, one fisherman per boat, or do they still allow two people?
That I don't know. They didn't. The whole rules didn't come out.
Seem
I'm
like
not
if they,
sure.
yeah, it
Just
seemed like
yeah.
they're gonna have a captain or whatever,
I believe
or
it's two. I believe
really,
it's two people. Yeah.
that could get crowded on some of them smaller
Yeah.
boats.
Yeah.
And it might be all three trails because Blake owns all three trails.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Huh.
yeah. I don't know, man.
That's
I,
kind of different.
I
Like
I I
them.
got some. Yeah, I don't know. I keep my thoughts to myself.
Then
Just
there's
yeah.
what's that new crappie league coming out?
National
Everyone's
Crappie Federation or something.
yes, there's a new thing coming out.
There's another one coming.
But they're all talking about it, but they don't talk about who owns it and what it
Uh-uh.
is. And they're supposed to release it any day now. There's different people trying to do different stuff. It's too much. They need to just concentrate on maybe 4 or 5 trails
Yeah.
and grow them instead of having 100.
Yeah.
Check this
Yeah.
out. Check this out. Will Corey say that he's a Ionic and Z. I've never heard of Z Pro, but lithium battery dealer. If anyone has any
Okay.
questions,
Oh, cool, cool.
why
Where
are
you
they
at,
so
Will?
expensive?
What
That's my
area?
question.
That's a
What
good
area?
question.
I want to
Why
know
are they
Can we
where
so
he
get
is.
one?
expensive?
Can we get a discount?
Yeah. Is he in Texas or
I'm
anyone
not
know?
sure. I'm not sure. Will, man, if you don't mind, send me an email if you would. Is it possible to convert the iPilot Link remote software into iPilot by using factory reset? Uh, if you pair it with a iPilot Troll motor, it'll automatically go to it because I bought a used remote iPilot remote and it did not have the stow and deploy. But after I paired it with my Troll motor, and now I'm not sure about the link. The link is different, I believe. What do you think, Steve?
I don't know a lot about that iPilot link.
Yeah,
Mm.
because I know Link works on the Ultera and the what's the other one? Ultera and the Ultrex.
Ultrex.
Ultra.
So Ultrex is not stow and
But
deploy.
it's the high end models that do it.
Right. Right. I don't think the regular iPilot uh uh Minn Kotas will work
Yeah,
under
I don't know. I don't think
the
so either.
Link remote.
I think it has
Yeah.
to be that top end.
Yeah. Exactly. Or just hey, I'm gonna tell you guys something. These electronics that we buy that cost so much money, a lot of them that cost all that money cost that much because of their service.
Right.
So if you like Abe right here, dude, give Minn Kota a call. They got an awesome customer
Yep.
service,
Yep. They're there for
and
you.
you can hear it from the horse's mouth if it'll work.
Yep.
Any of your fish finders, you run into an issue, Gorman, Humminbird. I've never dealt with Lowrance, but I'm quite sure.
Yeah.
What do you?
Yeah.
Do they have good
Yeah.
customer
Yeah.
service over
Good
there?
service. Yeah.
Man, call these people.
Yeah.
That's what you pay all that money for. It's back end. You know,
Yeah.
you pay it up front, but on the back end, you can go to
Right.
them
Yeah.
and get use them, get that information.
Warranty work.
Warranty
Mhm.
exactly. You having an issue? Call. Hey, that's the best place to go
Yeah.
get the information.
Yeah.
That's right.
What part of there? I'm not sure what he's
Anyone
Oh,
watching the baseball game? I was wondering the score.
oh, is it on now?
Yeah, I know it's tonight.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
on. It was 5-0 when I
Astros.
seen it.
Who was winning?
Astros were
I think
Astros.
Astros.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
okay.
Yeah, they had a 5-run inning in the
Oh,
fifth,
cool.
and then they had been pitching a no through 8 innings.
Oh
So
man, you think it's
yeah,
over?
it should be over now, or it might be. No, it ain't over. I hadn't got a notification yet,
Oh,
so
okay.
they probably in the ninth right
Yeah,
now,
yeah.
about to move to the ninth.
I'd like to see Houston win. It'd be
That's
They'll
crazy over
tie the
there.
crazy
series
right
Scared
up
they
there.
after
win.
tonight.
Mm-hmm.
They'd be acting a
Well,
fool over there.
It's
they
still
were
five
expected to
zero.
win.
What inning?
Bottom of the
Should be
ninth.
ninth, right?
Okay.
Yeah,
Yep. Yep.
yeah. Okay, so Philly's at bat right now.
Yeah.
How
I
many
think.
outs?
1 out.
I think they're
Okay,
favored to win, right? Houston.
yeah.
Yeah. But you never know in sports, man.
Yeah.
Nah, you never know.
Yeah.
JLD asked, do you? I'm almost positive he's talking about the troll motor. Do you believe running the? No, he says boat motor scare the fish. I'm not for sure, man.
Yeah. I don't do it. Trolling motor,
Yeah,
I know
yeah,
sometimes you put the troll. I know just walking on your deck will scare the fish on
yeah.
livestock
But it's
sometimes.
not.
Hmm.
Yeah.
It just depends on the fishman's
Yep.
personality, mentality, what he's going through that day. I mean,
Yep.
some days you can drop a jig down there, get snagged on a brush pile, and lift it off the bottom and set it back down,
Yeah.
and that fish will still
Yeah.
And it's
hold it.
still right.
I've had an egg sinker hit the water and the fish dart off.
Exactly. Or you can
Yep.
flip your jig out there and let
Yep.
that
Yep.
little bloop, that little
Yep.
bloop hit
Yeah.
when
It's
that jig hit
crazy.
that
Yep.
water and it spooks the fish out of there.
Yep.
I mean, it's
Yep.
just there's nothing that I found that I can say other than there's nothing that I can say that is definite with crappie fishing except one thing, and that is be prepared to change because if you don't change, you're not going to be
Yep.
successful.
Yep.
That's the one thing that stays consistent with crappie.
Yep.
Everything else, man, you better have open mind. Be ready to make some
And
changes.
you'll never get 100% of the fish to bite.
That's
Yep.
right. I don't care if you're dialed
Yep.
in to the
Yep.
T. Go out there, catch
Yeah.
25 fish in a couple hours. You're still not gonna catch all of
Yep.
them
Yep.
off that one pile.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All of them are not gonna bite.
Mm, not
Yep.
at all.
Glenn say that you don't send them a notification when you go live anymore, Kim.
Who?
Glenn.
Hey, I don't know. It ain't my fault. Every Wednesday at 7. Tune in. Something happened to your phone. It ain't mine. I ain't changing nothing.
Oh man. Ooh. Yeah. All right. Y'all ain't supposed to be seeing me do that.
Mm.
Giveaway time.
Tell you what. I already got it going. I guess let me flash it up here real quick. Thank you, Super Dave, for the links up there, brother.
Oh
Really
yeah.
do appreciate it, man.
He's been wearing that Denali out or not yet?
You know what? Have you fished with that Denali? How do you like it? What's your thoughts?
He
For
said he
me,
threw
Super
it away.
Dave. Super Dave.
He
okay.
said he threw it away.
He probably did. He probably did.
No, so with that trip on Sunday, that was the first time I had touched the Denali too. Now that rod is super light,
Yeah.
super sensitive, and you can definitely flip fish up in the boat, good size fish, and we did
Yeah.
that majority of the day. Now it took me some getting used to because I think that rod has a little more flex than what I'm used to
Right.
at the
Mm-hmm.
tip,
What do you
but it
usually
is
use?
still. I usually use ACCs,
Okay.
and I've tried B&Ms. Some of the B&Ms I'm a fan of, some of them I'm not. Um, but yeah, that Denali though, that thing gave me a run for my money, and I will be purchasing one pretty
That's
soon
cool.
here
Yep.
to
Yep.
add to the arsenal.
Yep.
That 10 foot in particular, I like 10 foot
Yeah.
rods.
Yep.
Yeah. What I look for in a rod, I want to be able to fish a 30-second. I want to be able to fish a 16. I want to be able to fish an 8 and even a quarter if need
Yeah.
be.
Mm.
Uh, and some of the stiffer rods, you get down there in that lower, lighter jig range, you just cannot give it the action that it takes to entice fish with. So I always want a rod with not necessarily a soft tip, but a tip that got a little wiggle room in it, to where you can,
Hmm.
give that action to those lighter jigs. Uh, and today was one of those days that if you just did not have that feel, and my client today, he struggled a little bit on keeping that jig. You know how I told you, get that jig action, but you don't want it bouncing around.
Right.
And you catch so many more fish when that big jig is not bouncing around. And with a stiff rod, it's even harder to do. Uh, so I want a rod that's a little soft on the tip, but once you set it, you can
Gets into the
swing fish
backbone
in. It,
quick.
it gets into the backbone quick. Exactly.
Hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
Yeah. Yeah. The 12 footers I think the old style Denali 12 footers were better in that classification of that soft tip and then that real quick backbone. The newer ones are a little bit more flexible. But that 10 foot, man, I love that rod. It does a really good job. It does a really good job.
Yeah.
Another one that's pretty good too is the Kevin Rogers is a little bit stiffer, but they do a and you ain't got you can swing fish in. I hadn't heard any major reports of that rod breaking swinging fish in, and that's big for me. I don't want to have to think, am I going to break this rod?
Right.
I want to know that, hey, I'm good. He's coming in the boat, and that's big. I don't want to have to baby my equipment versus getting the fish in the boat. That's what I look for. I ain't called out no names on any rod. I'm just saying in general. Uh, it's pretty big for me to have confidence that what I'm using is going to work.
Yeah.
So G Fish says, check out the Crappie Connection podcast with Bobby Garland guys. He scuba dives and explains the colors and what they look like at depths.
Okay.
But that still don't
Huh.
tell us what the fish see, because
Yeah.
the camera ain't gonna pick up what that fish see.
Right.
And I don't try to go with false hope. False hope, I'm gonna tell you, it's ruined a lot of people. Hook, talk to Hook Smash. Oh, wait a minute, you messed me up on that one. Guys to talk to. Oh, well, I'm not even gonna go there. Okay,
Tell you hit the like.
already subbed. Thank you. Hey, them beavers ain't no joke. I had a run in with one time. That's
I
funny.
never had a run in, but I've seen them in the rivers and stuff.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I don't think that I ever see them do this tail slap and be gone.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I ain't never had one try to attack me.
Yeah. You mess with his stuff.
He gonna taste pretty good too.
Oh, no joke.
Yeah. Keep on playing.
That's what's up. All right, guys, let's y'all want to do a giveaway real quick? Well,
Yeah.
hour and a half in, we might end it. I'm gonna tell you, my eyes getting real heavy,
Uh,
Yeah.
getting real heavy. So
yeah,
let me do a share right quick. You all right over there, Gil?
yeah. I'm first out. I'm probably lay down here in a minute.
Oh, okay.
Got to hit that road, Gil.
Yeah, gotta get on that job. They probably gonna call me first thing early in the morning.
Oh man.
Imagine. I
Yeah.
wish they'd have called me
Heard
tonight.
that.
Tomorrow's my Friday.
Friday.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I got the electrician coming. He's gonna start wiring the inside of my shop tomorrow.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, probably take 3 days.
That's good.
Try to get that stuff done.
I know you ready for that.
Oh, the move's gonna be like the worst though. I don't
Yeah.
like moving.
Me neither.
Me either.
Oh man.
I hate it.
I just had to move my son today, move some of his stuff into his new house.
No, I'll help do that. If they leaving, I'm motivated. Let's do that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna install 20 outlets in the shop, so it's gonna be a lot of them.
Yeah.
So Murdoch says the remote, and this the Link remote has a touch screen on it, and the iPilot is just a push button. So I was sort of figuring that it was two different
I'm gonna
remotes.
grab some water
I
real
didn't
quick.
think it would work. So it's giving updates on the Astros 5-0 bottom of the ninth. So I'm quite sure that it you just
It's
never know.
over.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, game. Yeah, it's over now.
Yeah, it's over.
okay.
Astros pitched a no hitter, so that's
Awesome.
pretty unbelievable.
Yeah.
Sure
Given how
am.
they played yesterday,
Yeah.
or Lance McCullers, how he played yesterday.
So Robert asked, what's our favorite reels?
Um,
In
Man,
my opinion, it depends on a jigging rod. I want the absolute. I'm not gonna say absolute cheapest, but I don't want a very expensive rod because all it is a line holder.
Mm-hmm.
But
yeah,
now for a casting rod, you want one with a little bigger spool. Not saying a big gigantic reel, but one that has capability of casting a light jig, one that's smooth. And I'm gonna spend a little bit more money on a casting reel. But for a jigging reel, man, it don't have to be nothing sophisticated.
Yes, sir.
no, I don't really.
In my opinion. What reels do you use, Will?
I got some Daiwas. Then I also have a bait caster on one of my jigging rods. It's a Lose Reactor speed spool, and it's a kind of a smaller profile reel. And I switched to those recently just because I kind of like the feel in my hand. I get pretty good dexterity with them. Um, but yeah, they're light enough to be able to hold them for the majority of the day, no
Yeah,
problem.
yeah. That's what you want. You don't want a real heavy reel. You don't.
Yeah. Fahim said he's ready to schedule his next trip. Well, brother, either give me a call or send me an email. We'll get you fixed up. I got some openings this month.
For him, you ain't gonna catch him next Sunday though in the morning.
That's good.
That's what's up.
Highly recommended. Highly recommended.
How's the weather down there this weekend? I know Friday's rain, right?
Yep.
Yeah, yeah. I won't be on the water then, but
Yeah. You got a trip tomorrow?
yes,
Oh,
on one of these lakes down here. Yep. All right, let's do some drawings. I don't know what I'm gonna give away. I'll give away something. Here we go. Let's do a drawing real quick. Good luck, everybody. Thank you for being here. Thank you for the support. Here we go. Let's see who's the lucky winner today. Here we go.
Keep dropping the tongue.
Do what?
Keep
Ronnie
dropping me.
Harris. Didn't Ronnie Harris just win something from me, I believe?
congrats, Ronnie.
Congratulations, brother.
Yep. Congrats, Ronnie.
Let me look right here. I'm not real sure. No, I don't have his name right here. It may have been a while. Congratulations, man. Hey, Super Dave's got me a email right there. Send me your mailing address, and we'll get there. I'm not gonna promise you on what time or how long it's gonna take, but we're gonna get these jigs to you. It's one thing that you can count on is my word.
Yeah, I mailed a bunch
And
yesterday. Yeah, I'm gonna
huh?
do one. I'm gonna do one.
Okay. All right, here we go for Steve.
Yeah. Yeah, I think I'm caught up now. I think Stephanie, did I send you a tracking on the ladies giveaway I did a couple weeks? I think that's the only one I'm
DJ
needing.
Cool.
I might have sent one yesterday. I just don't remember.
Yeah.
All right,
DJ
DJ.
Cool
Yep.
V.
Contact me, man. Facebook or email.
That's what's up.
I'll put together a little kit for you. Sample pack.
And I know Kim ain't getting ready to do no other giveaway. He gave away $1,000 worth of stuff over there on his Facebook page.
Oh man.
Oh, pretty close.
So I'm
Yeah,
gonna do another.
I do one.
Oh,
I
you
do.
want to do one, Gil?
Yeah, I got to get Big Les Hills from the other week. I have them up until the
Okay.
late.
All right. Here we go for LBG. This is for LBG. Here we go. DJ Cool picked up the giveaway from Limits Tackle.
Yep.
Red
Red
River.
Red River
River
Rob.
Rob.
All right.
You got two locals. You don't even have to spend that on
No,
PO.
spend no money. None.
That's fun right there. I'm gonna do another drawing anyway for myself. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Congratulations to everybody that's won already.
That's right.
In Red River, I'm not for sure if you got LBG's email already, but there you go, right there. Super
No.
Dave put it. Shimano man.
Oh, cool.
Congratulations, man.
Yep.
That's awesome right
Yep.
there.
Yep.
Hey, and
And
because I'm on the show tonight, I'll be happy to sponsor 2 giveaways too. So
Oh,
Steve,
cool.
one of y'all or Kim, if y'all want to work together on sponsoring something, I'll be happy to shoot y'all some cash for 2 more giveaways.
No,
So
you don't
oh
have to do
man,
that,
that's
man.
that's
It
that's
ain't about no.
no,
I'll
let's
It
do
ain't
do
about
it.
no
nah.
Let's
money,
do it.
man.
I'll do
All
another
right,
one on
let's
me.
do it.
I'll do another one on me, man. You don't have to.
No.
No, we
I
share
want to
over
I want to
here, man.
contribute. I want to contribute as
No, it's
well.
good,
So let's
man.
do
It's
it.
good.
It
Yeah, I'll
ain't
do
about.
another. I'm gonna do another one.
It ain't about the cash, my
You're the
friend.
guest, man. We don't do that stuff. We
No,
appreciate
it's
you
all
coming
good.
here, man.
Oh, no doubt, no
Yeah.
doubt. I'm
But
happy
when
to
I
be
win that
here.
1.2 billion, I'll be calling you. I need some help.
Hey, if you need an accountant, man, let me know. I got you.
What's the
Got you.
going rate? 10%.
that's funny.
We'll talk about that off camera.
That's funny.
Uh,
Yeah, that.
I remember one guy. He had a pretty lucrative business. He was like, "I don't want you to cheat, but I want you to cheat a little bit." He goes, "I don't want to do years in jail. A couple months is okay."
That's funny.
I'm not trying to do any jail time. So
None. Not 3 minutes. It's too long.
That's right.
Not
I
with
tell
that
you,
kind of money.
nah, man, run up the expenses. That's how you do it.
Yep.
That's super cool, but really do appreciate it. Will.
Yeah,
That's awesome right there.
oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
All right, well, here
Yeah.
we go, y'all.
Roll another one for me.
There we go. Congratulations to everybody that's won already, and good luck on this next draw.
That's right.
Stephanie,
All right, Stefan, that's perfect. And then contact me if you didn't get the ladies giveaway from 2 weeks ago, and I'll put everything together.
congratulations.
I
Congrats,
think I got
Stephanie.
everything. Yep.
Awesome.
That's
Kim, what you gonna do?
Run one, man.
Yep.
Run one?
They run it.
Here we go. Will say you had to do it. Fishing by the
Hey,
number.
I want to do it, man. I want to sponsor something for y'all.
JLD.
All right.
JLD. That's what's up.
Yep.
Congratulations, JLD.
Yep.
Red River Rob says, please give mine to a new subscriber.
All
We
right.
had
Pick
we had
one.
some today.
Huh?
We had a new subscriber today.
The first
I don't
person
know.
that types new, but they have to be new.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go.
The first new person that typed new
Yeah.
will be the one that get the jigs from LBG.
Can you see the comments right now or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, hold the hook. You not new.
I saw a couple new names.
Today. Kenny
Yep.
Henry. Kenneth Henry.
Super Dave posted new.
Super Dave.
Robert Hyder posted new.
Man, they're
Kenneth
mad.
Henley. Wait a minute. Kenneth. What's going on here? Let me stop sharing. I don't know what I'm getting ready to bring up. I don't know how I did that. How did I do that? I don't have no idea.
I don't know.
Look at D Sauce talking about old. All right, let me get back up here. I seen one name that I think was new, actually new. Kenneth Henley. I think if y'all ever remember seeing this name,
I have.
No.
I haven't seen it.
I don't think so either. I don't ever
No,
remember
he's
seeing it.
new.
Okay.
Whose giveaway was it?
LBG.
LBG's.
Okay. You gotta make them ship something now.
Yep. Well, there you go.
I'm gonna
Kenneth,
make River Ride pay for it.
there you go.
Pay for the
Gotcha.
That's
shipping.
funny.
He okey doked you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's funny.
You
Well,
get, you know what you do? You give it to him, then he mails it.
yeah.
Hey, shoot it my way, man. I got you.
Nah,
Kenneth,
yeah, that was
there is LBG's email. If you would,
send me an email
send him an email.
with your address and everything.
Yeah, with your mailing address.
We get it out to you.
Yeah, next week I'm gonna post a picture of them. Man, what's them? I lost my train of thought. Them wool beanies. I
Oh,
got a
okay.
bunch of beanies, so I'll break out the package
Okay.
and I'll show them. They gotta be $10. It's got a limits tackle patch in the front. They're pretty good. Keep you
Yeah.
warm. What they say? How many percent of the heat escapes out your head? You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool. Well,
Good
guys, I
season.
appreciate Will. Appreciate you coming on. Everybody else,
Appreciate it, Will.
LBG, I know you do. You should be knocked out. You first out. So,
Yeah.
but this is just showing your love for the
Yep.
sport, man.
That's
I mean,
right.
it's all of us. You know,
Yeah.
I got to be up again at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, I'll be up 4:15.
So
I'll be up at 5.
Yep.
You appreciate
we
everybody else. That's
Yep.
exactly.
Yeah, I
Enjoy.
don't envy y'all for waking up early.
Yeah.
Yeah. Appreciate it, D Sauce, Robert Hyde, everybody else. You have any XXL beanie, Steve?
that's so
That's
really.
funny. Good show, guys. Enjoyed it. Super Dave.
Appreciate it, Super
Really
Dave.
do appreciate you.
Yeah.
I'm not for sure if you had to do any work over. Well, I know you did work, but I'm talking about unnecessary work.
I didn't see
Uh,
nothing.
oh, okay.
That one guy, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. See everyone next week, same time. He say, let's get
All
this over
right.
with.
Yeah.
All right. I got one
Yeah.
other question. Is it better to fish early in the morning or late in the morning? The deal is go when you can and stay as long as you can.
Yeah.
That's it.
That's it. That's it. You can fish most spots. You get there early.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You don't have to rush.
Then you can be done early and go home and do other stuff.
That's
Yep.
right. That's right.
Yeah, it always killed me to hear guys. Oh, I went out there all hour 45 minutes. I was done. I had my 25. Went home. What did you learn?
They were biting.
Didn't learn nothing. Didn't learn nothing.
Yeah,
Dang.
fast.
Fahim says, so that I don't get lost again and end up on my way to China, I will need the actual address, please. I can supply you that. And it's in the invite that I send you. We'll work on it. Give me a call. Not tonight. I do have a trip tomorrow. I'll tell you what. I'll give you a call tomorrow, and we'll get you set up.
What's he
I'll
trying to
give you a
do?
call. Go on another trip.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, we'll get you set up tomorrow. Thank you, Robert. Appreciate you
Thanks,
being
Robert.
here.
Appreciate it, Rob.
Bending Ballistics. Thank
Enjoy
you,
that new boat.
Albert. Everybody. I appreciate all you guys. Powerball. Oh, they're going to win the numbers right there. Anybody that
Oh
plays,
man, I
there
gotta
you
go.
Albert, you might have some company when you play those numbers. Oh, okay. I just had to type that before Stephanie. We gotta get out here for real.
I know.
We were supposed to. Well, my plan was to only do an hour, but
It's not possible. You get all the good conversation, the good
it's
comments.
not.
It's hard to shut it
It's
down.
really
Yeah.
not.
Right.
When Kim told me no, he's good for 3 hours, I was like, well, if he could do 3, I ought to be able to pull off 2.
You know how some TV shows doing an extra hour sometimes,
Mhm.
Exactly.
like
Hey, the
American Idol,
Yep.
the finale.
The
without a
finale.
doubt. Guys, hey, yeah, let's I gotta put some music on since I still got some people on YouTube. I still got some people on
Gotta put
YouTube.
everyone to sleep.
Yeah, still have some people on YouTube saying that my music is copyrighted, but
Oh man.
yeah, but the thing is, I talked to uh StreamYard about that before they even launched, and they took a long time to launch this, being able to integrate music into the lives. So they made sure that this music that they got is good for putting in videos. So I got these fake people. I'm not sure if you've ran into that yet. Will, have you ran into it yet, Bluegill?
No, ain't putting no video.
What they do copyright stuff on
That's
your
only when
YouTube?
you're real popular.
Oh no, I ain't real popular.
That's right.
I'm not real popular.
Superstar.
No, I
No.
use I got a subscription service that I use, so I get
Yeah, but even with that, YouTube highly recommends that you only use YouTube library, music library.
Of course they do.
Yeah, but hey, you got some people from everywhere. They scams are real, so y'all be careful out there.
Right.
Rob, I'll be out there this weekend.
That's what's up. That's what's up.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to make
There
a
are
trip
some
out
free
there.
music sites. Yeah, but that's what really gets you in trouble. Guys, let's get out of here. Let's make this thing work.
Yep.
As always, the saying is, hey, we'll be back next week.
Yep.
Same time, same flavor.
Same flavor.
Thank all you guys for being here.
care.
Thank everybody in the
All
chat.
right.
Yep.
Thank y'all.
Later.
All right.
Appreciate y'all.
Later.
All right, Will.
Later.